kasi linggo na sa Philippines and it's 12 noon. Kamusta po kayo dyan? And dito naman sa Arizona or sa States, it's 9 p.m. sa Arizona, 8 p.m. sa um, San Francisco, California, sa California, and then sa East Coast or sa West Coast, and then sa East Coast naman, it's already 11 p.m. Tumatawag si kapatid. Iman is supposed to be helping me out tonight, but hindi yata siya makalagin sa Zoom. Eto, nandito siya, tinatawagan niya ako. Iman, naka-live na ako, nakakaloka ka talaga. I know, hindi ka naman nila naririnig. Ako lang ang nakakarinig sa'yo. So, it's useless. You need to join Zoom. So, para makita ka namin dito. Patulong ka kay Jovi because Jovi was able to log in. So, some technical difficulties. So, while waiting for kapatid Iman, Estor ko, nawala naman din yung isa kong co-host. At saka, bakit ganito yung itsura ko sa Facebook? Kalahati ako. Ano ba ito? Ayan. Oh, tapos empty naman yung kabila. Finull niya yung screen. Happy Saturday po sa inyong lahat and welcome to Hanging Out with Fleur and Friends. Mosang, calling Mosang. Nasaan ka na? Wala ka sa wait room. Siya daw ang magko-coordinate. Meron ako naririnig na boses dito. Anyway, ayan, maayos na ako sa screen. Ha? Wala pa yung guest ko. Ikaw nga yung co-host ko, Iman. Nawawala ka na, san ka na? Nasa Circle K daw siya, somewhere in Chandler. Yeah. So, wala tuloy akong masabi dito. Obvious na hindi ako naghanda. Sabi ng boses na naririnig ko, magsalita lang daw ako ng magsalita. Gusto ko pala pong magpasalamat sa lahat na nood last week sa aming F Magazine Live, Hanging Out with Fleur and Friends. I was with Iman and Joey Calma last week. And of course, si Lucette also joined us. And sino pa nga ba yung guest natin last week, Iman? Si June Saez. Ayun, natatakbong gobernador. Joke. Iman, alam mo maglagin ka na kasi hindi ka nga namin nakikita. Okay, bye-bye. Yes, please. Ayan, mukha akong nababaliw dito kasi kinakausap ko si Iman dito. Anyway, bago po ang lahat, I would like to ask everyone to please share our Facebook Live page, like and share. And also sa YouTube naman, it's My F Magazine sa YouTube. So we're also streaming live sa YouTube. And Miss Earth Queen Jocelyn Channel USA, mega love shout out, F Magazine at Madam Fleur. Madam talaga ha. But before that, nauna ang aking nawawala si Mosang at saka si kapatid. They're supposed to join me, but mamaya na lang sila, I guess. Gusto ko pong i-introduce ang aking very special guest tonight. At I'm sure miss nyo na siya at gusto nyo malaman kung ano ang bago sa kanyang life nowadays. And she's actually here in the USA. Ako talaga fan niya ako. Sobrang gandang-ganda ako sa kanya. Yung face niya, yeah, super, super pretty. She's actually has one of the most beautiful faces in showbiz personalities back home in the Philippines. At she was known for her performances on Pedrito Masangkay, Walang Bakas na Iniwan Pro Boys, Anak ng Pasig, and she was also part of the teleseryeng Esperanza. So, ayan, nakita niyo na siya dyan. 'Di ba? Sobrang ganda niya.
Hi.
Let's all welcome Miss Beth Tamayo.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Fleur. How are you?
Hi Beth, kamusta?
Hi. Mabuti. I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you guys?
I'm good. Nawawala si kapatid Iman Esturco. He's supposed to join me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you know Iman as well. And
Yes.
si Mosang also is probably having some technical difficulty in the Philippines. Beth, kamusta ka na?
Okay lang. Okay lang. Staying home and working from home. Uh, Staying positive amidst all
not not positive
these
of
things.
COVID, right?
No.
Tell
Oh,
us
okay.
about what's keeping you busy now here in the US. I know that you're an executive assistant at Sequoia
Capital.
Capital sa may San Francisco area, sa may Bay Area. Tell us about what you do nowadays.
So yeah, I moved to the States, or yeah, in America in 2009. So sa New York muna ako nag-base. I stayed in New York for about 7 years. And then I moved here in the Bay Area in 2016 for work also, work related. So my company actually moved me here because my team moved here in San Francisco. And then yeah, so I've been here since then. 2016, I worked as an executive assistant for a venture capital firm, like what you said earlier, Sequoia Capital. Yeah, I just make my boss's life easier.
Same, the same firm from New York,
um,
minove ka nila dito.
Actually, no. So at the beginning, yes, but I moved to Sequoia. So the first company that I worked with in New York, well, not the first, but the company that I worked with in New York na nag-move sa akin dito sa San Francisco, it's called GIC, Government of Singapore Investment Company. And then I worked with them for 6 years, and then I had a better opportunity with Sequoia, so I moved in 2019. Yeah.
2019. Okay. So, nung nasa New York ka, Beth, tell us how you adapt to the American way of living. How was it for you? Was it hard? Kasi, fresh from the Philippines, New York pa, sobrang ah, fast-paced ng buhay doon, di ba? Tell us what
Ag-
happened to you when you were in New York.
Um, I guess it was, well, it's not as easy. My best friend since third grade, she's a physical therapist.
Oh,
She's based in New York. I have a half sister actually who's based in Long Beach, California. So I had two options on where to settle in. So I started in LA. So I stayed with her for about almost 2 weeks to kind of like try it. Sabi ko na parang ang hirap sa LA because it's not as convenient as I thought it would be. You have to drive, you have to have a car. Wala kang kotse, wala kang mapupuntahan. So I told her, I was like, you know what? I'll try and live with my best friend in New York. So I was there, I stayed with her, and it was so convenient. You have a 24-hour subway, you have a bus, you have cabs and whatever. Hindi mo kailangan ng sasakyan. Like, if you're cooking, kung nagluluto ka na wala pala akong sibuyas. Baba ka lang, you make a left, there's like a bodega or a grocery store right next to you. Hindi mo kailangan mag-drive for like a mile or a mile and a half just to get milk, just to get eggs or something. So, yun ang naka parang deciding point ko na I'll just stay in New York. Although, I mean, it's not a cheap city. Mahal sa New York. We all know that. But I guess kapag Pinoy ka, you're used to the hustle and bustle, yung mabilis, fast-paced and whatnot. And coming from me, like, at the time, nung artista rin ako, parang I'm so used to doing two movies at the same time. Naglalagari ako sa pelikula, meron din akong TV show, tapos meron pa mga out of town show. So sanay ako sa sige lang, sige lang, sige lang, sige lang, let's do this. So I guess, hindi, I never had a hard time. Mahirap lang in the sense that you have to start fresh, with work. Hindi ka naman kagad makakakuha ng trabaho or whatever. It's a whole different ball game, kumbaga. Kung nasanay kang meron kang mga driver, meron kang katulong or whatever, sa Pilipinas, dito sa Amerika, walang ganun. So,
I know. So, yung adjustment period mo, mga ilang buwan?
Oh,
Kailangan.
yeah.
Before that, Beth, I
Yeah.
think naka-freeze yung yung live natin sa picture mo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on
Sure.
Hindi. Hindi
Fine,
naka-freeze.
it's fine.
Ba't ako sa'yo, nakikita mo ba?
Yeah.
Really? But dito sa screen ko sa Facebook,
Okay.
parang, i-refresh ko lang daw. Oh, there you go. So, I guess,
Refresh lang.
na-bother ako kasi mahirap din kasi, alam mo naman dito lahat, ikaw lang mag-isa and then I have one
Wala ka namang
in the
staff.
other room.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so, gaano katagal yung adjustment period mo? If you remember.
I guess you could say, well, at that time, kasi when I left, alam mo yung mismo rin yung mga kaibigan mo, yung pamilya mo, and also adjusting to getting a job, adjusting to a new environment. Nung lumipat ako ng New York, winter, January, coming from a tropical country, tapos bigla kang pupunta sa maraming snowstorm. Di ba, parang sabi ko, hindi ko yata kaya to. Masyado malamig.
Nakapunta
But,
ba dito sa Arizona?
yes.
You
Diyan
did?
naman napakainit.
Oh,
Dry heat lang slight. Pero it's okay. I love it there. So yeah, I guess I could say that I'm truly adjusted after what 6, 7 months or almost a year. Siguro nung nagkaroon ako ng trabaho, I think so. My first job was in what? No. If I moved there in January, I think my first job in Wall Street was around April. So in 4 months, I was able to get a job, which is actually great.
Ano
And
first
then,
job mo dito sa US, Beth?
I tried, marami akong parang kung ano-ano. So first, I was a babysitter for two kids, for two girls. They were a Colombian family in Manhattan. And then, nagkahera ako sa Victoria's Secrets. And
Wow!
yeah, and then after that, I
Marami
got my
nakakilala sa'yo, Beth.
oo.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when they recognize you, gusto nila magpa-picture or whatever.
Yeah.
And then yung mga
What
staff
did
ng
your
Victoria's
managers
Secrets,
tell you? Yeah.
yeah, and be like, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? And then, you
They
kind
didn't
of
know.
like, they didn't know. Of course, you don't tell people naman who you are, diba, back home or whatever. So, and then my first time to get a job na office, corporate, was in Wall Street. That was in April, sometime in April 2009. So I was an office manager for a company in Wall Street. So I was with them for less than a year, and then I got a better offer. Ganun naman, di ba? Parang, I mean, you would want to stay in one company, but then after that, kind of like, if you see something that's better for you, mas bongga yun. Hi! Ayan na si Mosa.
Oh, ayan na si Mosang. Let's bring in Miss Mosang. Welcome back. Ang tagal naming hindi nakasama si Mosang. A good 2 months yata. Right, Mosang? You're on. Kaso hindi ka pa namin marinig.
I know.
Oo. She's also having some technical difficulties kasi nasa Philippines siya. But,
Iba talaga sa
okay
Pilipinas.
namin si Miss Mosang dito, she always helps me out, Beth.
Talaga?
Yeah. So, hindi ka namin marinig, Mosang. Kasi ayan. Hello? Try it again, Mosang.
Hello?
Oh,
There you
hello!
go.
Yay! Welcome, Mosang. Ayan may masigabong palakpakan ka pa. Bongga!
Grabe, ang saya-saya, no? Viva Pete Senior ngayon sa Manila, sa Pilipinas.
Oh, happy
Hi,
Sinlo!
Hi, Mosa.
Ayan, magkakilala kayo, di ba?
Of course. Alam mo, hindi ako nag-ayos kasi nung malaman ko si Beth ang kausap natin, sabi ko, ay wala na. Yung Audrey Hepburn bumalik.
Sobra, yes. She's the,
Pilipinas.
tama ka dyan.
Hindi na ako nag-abala.
Hindi ka na nag-abala. Ikaw
Pero
naman.
yung pangalan ko, maring naging Jana Dominguez, ano? Ba't ganon?
Oo nga, ganun.
Gusto mo ibahin ko? Joke.
Pwede ba yun?
Pwede.
Ewan ko, my son now is 23 years old, Beth.
Oh, really?
Kilala ni Beth.
Oh, you remember? He is
Yes.
23
Beth,
years old, college graduate na siya ang aking technical supervisor.
Oh.
Imagine
Oh,
mo yun.
Mosang
At
ka na
least,
ulit.
diba?
You're back to Mosang. To Miss
Correct.
Mosang.
Si Kuya ang nag-aayos, si Kuya.
Yeah. So, see, Beth, how did you maintain your beauty despite the stress in living in the USA?
Oo nga, anong
Alam mo,
sekreto mo?
Mosang, alam mo, karamihan doon sa mga artista dito sa US, parang pag nandito na sila, I've seen some of them na hindi na kasing glow yung glow ng skin nila is not as good as when they were in the Philippines. But look at Miss Beth, she's still like as gorgeous as ever.
Ay, naku. Thank you naman.
Yan
Thank
kasi ang
you.
produkto ng masaya. Tama
Correct.
ba, Mare?
Oo.
Tama sa...
Tama yung Mariko. Hindi, totoo. No, Mosang and I go way back. Kasi we have very good friends
Totoo
like, with Juday before.
Yes.
So, marami kayong mga gimmick together. Mga panahon ng inuman.
Of course.
Mga panahon ng inuman.
Uy, ano ka ba? Bata ko pa, no? Charot.
Ako din, Diyos ko, parang, ano ba? 43 na ako. No,
Pero hindi nagbago.
thank
Hindi
you. Going
nagbago.
back to Flores' question, I guess, no, it's true. Parang, dito kasi parang wala naman pakialaman, di ba? Sometimes lumalabas ako, nag-grocery ako ng kung ano yung sinuot ko nung natulog ako, yun yung sinuot ko palabas. I mean, people wouldn't really care parang what you're wearing or something. Though, si mami kasi, ang mami ko, laging ano yan eh, huwag na huwag kang lalabas na wala kang lipstick ha, wala kang something.
Yes.
Kasi parang maputla daw ako or whatever. So, kahit na yung konting tint lang sa labi, you know, parang hindi ka lang mukhang bagong gising talaga. And I guess a very good skincare, regardless na anong, kasi wala tayong katulong dito. Lahat ikaw nagda-drive, ikaw nagluluto, ikaw nag-grocery, ikaw naglilinis ng balur. So, may aso ka pang alaga.
Ay, no, nakita ko dyan sa background. Anong pangalan niya?
Si Lily. Takbo lang siya ng takbo sa likod ko.
Lily?
No. And then, siguro, and I also believe that, exercise makes you happy. So, it's like happy endorphins.
Kaya hindi ako happy.
Halata nga yung yung dyan sa likod eh. Oo, totoo yun.
Mosang muna tayo sa exercise.
Ako nag-stop mag-exercise nung December. Pero
Okay lang
babalik
yun.
ako ulit. Babalik ulit ako kasi na-stress ako dahil.
Balik Alindog program. Okay lang.
And I think you also join marathons, right,
I
Beth?
do. Yeah, so
Medals mo dyan.
Ay, sandali.
Share mo naman sa amin.
Ilalabas ko ha. Ay.
Oo. Baka naman maubos oras natin sa sandamakmak na medals mo. While you're searching for your medals. Oh
my God!
Wow!
Sana hindi ko siya mahulog. So these are my bibs. This was the last race that I did. Actually, no, it's not. This is Chicago Marathon. Dito nag-propose yung aking fiancé after the race.
Wait, congratulations!
Thank you. And then all of our medals are here.
Wow.
And siya.
Maring, kailan ka naging ganyan?
Kaya
Hindi, naalala ko. Nung nasa Pilipinas kasi si Beth, she's really, talaga, maganda ang katawan niyan eh. Fit lang, tama lang. Pero, di ba yung exercise wala. Dahil nga, sobrang busy tao si Beth, dahil kapili-kapilari ng taping nila. And shooting, pictorials, PTA meeting, lamay and everything.
Yeah.
Bimwalks and all.
Yeah.
Natutuwa naman ako. Nainggit ako tuloy. Parang dapat pala. Sige,
sabi, ang dami doon.
Ano
pinaka-favorite mo doon? And what's the most meaningful one na takbo mo?
Siguro,
yung memorable.
Yeah.
memorable, the very first one, which is in Paris. So I did the first
Why?
marathon in Paris.
Esosyaal.
And anong
Mm-mm.
year yan?
2017. Tama ba? Tama, 2017. I only started running in 2017 actually.
What? Ang dami mong medals. Kaka-umpisa
Oo
mo
nga
pa
eh.
lang.
Ang dami mo nang natakbo, Maring.
Exactly. Para pag, mga barkada nga namin, like sila Juday, sometimes they will ask
Oo,
me,
kasi kayo talaga sporty tanak.
imagine mo, para daw akong tumakbo from Kamuning, o from Quezon City to Alabang. Kasi it's
Correct.
42 kilometers or something. That's 26.2 miles. So, it's hard at the beginning, of course. Memorable sa akin yung Paris because it was my first. Tapos natapos ako 6 hours. Dai, ang tagal.
Wow.
Since kahit na nagtuwid ko, tapos hindi talaga ako nag-train. I did it for fun because my friends actually signed up for it. So yung mga kaibigan ko from New York, they were like, because I've always been an active person naman. In Manila, I play badminton when I have free time. Pag wala
Free
akong
time,
dating, walang
oo.
shooting. So badminton, and then when I was in college, high school, even grade 6 ako, I was always part of the varsity team ng volleyball. Yung mga Star Olympics, lagi akong naglalaro sa volleyball team and all these things. So, yun ang
Pero
mga...
6 hours na takbo, Maring. Kakaiba
Exactly.
yun.
So, alam mo na yung walk, run, walk, run, walk, run. Akala ko hindi ko siya matatapos. But, alam mo yung iyak ko talaga after I crossed the finish line na parang, you can do anything and everything. Parang everything is possible naman. Basta sabihin mo lang sa sarili mo na you can do it. So, from then on, nag-serious na ako. So, sabi ko, you know what? I'm gonna parang really train hard for this. So all my other marathons, I've trained hard. So from 6 hours, I cut my time to 4 hours and 30 minutes. 4.5 hours. Uy, malaking bagay yun, ah.
Alright, 2 hours difference, yeah.
Oh my God.
And,
20
pa-shoutout
minutes
naman
nga lang,
daw
give up
kay,
na ako.
I know. Pa-shoutout naman daw kay Moises.
Hi, Moises!
Yeah.
Hi, Moises! Hello!
Tsaka
Kamusta kayo?
Buhay America.
Hi, sa Buhay America. Kamusta po?
And Miss Ira.
Miss Ira, asan si Miss Ira?
Nasa sila nasa YouTube eh. Nasa Facebook Live ka ba, Beth?
I will check on that one para makita ko sila. Kasi hindi ako nag-Facebook Live eh. Ewan ko ba sa akin.
Anong daily routine mo? How often do you run in a week?
So I try to run at least 20 miles a week. Ano bang 20 miles? Ilang
20 miles?
Ilang beses sa isang araw? Ay, sa isang linggo?
20 minutes lang, alam ko, Maring.
Siguro at least I run parang 3 to 4 miles a day. Basta i-break ko lang yung 20 miles. Minsan may isang araw na pag on a weekend you do a long run, like you'll do 10 miles or something, 8 miles. You know, when you do double digits. But yeah, kasi pag ginawa mo na yun lagi, hinahanap mo ng katawan mo. Parang, ay, hindi ako tumakbo today. I feel so, alam mo yun, ang feeling mo parang, ang tamad-tamad mo. Medyo nakaka-guilty ng slight. Charos.
Kailangan din natin tumakbo.
That's why I have a bike. That's why I have a bike here.
Yung background mo nga, very
para
gym shop.
Para pag malamig, maulan, mainit, or whatever, kung ano man yung, di ba, weather condition, kung sakaling hindi ko type lumabas, at least meron akong bike dito. Same muscle group naman yan eh. So same legs or whatever, but just less pounding on your knees. So okay lang din. So then I use the Peloton bike behind me. Kailangan talaga meron akong designated na parang, this is my desk basically for work. So yung nasa likod ko, work area naman. So may workout area, work area. Exactly.
Importante talaga na may balance ka sa buhay, no? So,
correct.
Maring, sa dito, sabi mo, di ba, memorable mo yung Paris. Meron ka bang run na parang you're just emotional, yung ganun, bad trip ka lang. Di ba may mga ganun minsan?
Actually, lahat ng runs ko parang kahit na anong training mo, meron at merong mag-iiba yung biglang At saka hindi, it's not just everything. Once you toe the line, biglang parang, ay, ang sakit ng tiyan ko, may nagkaroon ng problema or whatever. Tapos biglang,
Mm.
ay, umulan today. Uulan na pala. Hindi na ba? So alam mo yung, there's just so many changes that happens on the day of the race. Pero wala eh. You just really have to like, parang, it's okay. You're here. You've trained hard for this one. Wala ka na mga, these are the things that you can't control. Diba? Hindi mo control. Can't control the weather. You can't control kung may nakain ka bang hindi maganda that morning na kailangan mo magbanyo na magbanyo. Diba? So, alam mo yun. So, ano lang talaga. Races are always fun. Minsan,
Mm.
like yung New York, parang sabi ko, when I ran the New York Marathon, sabi ko, oh my God, I really have to finish this. Tapos akala ko kasi
Mm.
matatapos, you set a goal for yourself. Ito, matatapos ako ng 4 hours and 40 minutes.
Mm.
Kasi nag-train ka for that time. So, tingin ka ng tiso, hindi ako matatapos kasi ang sakit na ng tuhod ko. Alam mo yun, yung parang tas give up ka na. But then again,
Mm.
during the race, you see some of your friends, like especially in New York. I have so many friends in New York. Kasi dun
Yes.
ako I stayed there for like 7 years. So then you see familiar faces cheering you on. Beth! Makikita mo sila sa crowd. So parang, oh my God, nandito kayo.
Oo.
Thank you so
Support.
much.
Oo.
Support. So,
Mm.
and just, random people cheering you on. Kaya nga, kapag when you go to big races, dapat yung uniform mo merong pangalan mo eh. There's like
Mm.
Beth. So most of my race singlets, may pangalan ko Beth. Because, you want people to cheer you on. Pag tumatakbo
Yes.
ako, Beth, good luck. Beth, you got this. Beth,
Nakaka-boost ng moral.
It makes
yes.
a
Kahit,
difference kapag may nag-cheer talaga sa'yo.
yeah. Yung mga sakit sa tuhod, yung pagod mo, yung uhaw mo, or whatever, parang nawawala or nababawasan ng slight. So, that's really super helpful. And
That
everybody in the running community are mabait. Sabi nga nila, you should have a runner friend in your life kasi lahat ng mga
Oo.
runners mabait. Bias
So,
ako.
so is that
totoo ba yan? Nakahanap na ng runner friend. Baka ibang
Yes.
makuha ko, baka pusher. Ayoko, natatakot ako. Dito sa Manila, wag kang tatakbo, darling.
Ay,
bakit? Ano mangyayari?
Alam mo yan,
mangyayari?
maring. Lalo na kung gabi, maring, di ba? So,
Oh.
ingat-ingat
No,
na.
that's
Ayoko.
true. That's
So,
true.
is San Francisco your home now, Beth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
San Francisco, Bay Area is currently home for me. I always say na before, so Manila, Philippines will always be my home, of course. And then when I moved to New York, I would always say New York is my second home. And then when I moved here, people will ask me, even my fiance was like, so can you call San Francisco or the Bay Area your home? It's like, I don't know. I still like New York. I mean, I guess the good thing about the Bay Area is like the weather. Kasi all year round, yung weather niya, hindi masyadong mainit, hindi malamig, sakto lang. Parang people pay for the weather here. That's what they always say. Yung sasabi nila na parang, that's why it's expensive here, Mahal din kasi dito.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
like big cities have best.
Yeah.
Si Iman is watching na lang kasi he cannot join us daw. So he's
Oh.
watching.
Hi,
And
Iman. Sorry you can't join us, but we hope to see you next time.
And also Nina May Vidal from Chicago.
Hi, Nina May. Sorry I couldn't log in or I can't find the Facebook Live, so hindi ko kayo ma-shoutoutan. So,
Ay,
pasensya na
no.
po.
So,
Mm-mm.
when was the last time you went back home, Beth? Sa
I
Philippines?
went back
oo.
home 2011. Sinurprise ko si Mami sa birthday niya. I think that was like, 2 years after. And then after noon, we just meet magkikita lang kami pag magbabakasyon somewhere in Southeast Asia, let's say Hong Kong or whatever, I'll see her there. So, we are planning on moving her here. I-move ko na si Mudra Ditay.
Tama.
Diba?
Oo. Nakakamiss din naman yan si Mudra.
Ang nanay ko
Kaya balang
nakakatawa.
umuwi.
Oo.
Eh, ngayon mahirap, Kasi
Yun, mahirap eh. As
Oo
in,
nga eh.
we have so many friends who actually tried to go home. Even yung mga, alam mo yung, so sad to hear kasi they've lost like a family member, a sister,
Correct.
mom, or dad. And yet they couldn't go home. Kasi kahit umuwi na sila, it takes forever to get there because of quarantine, diba? You have to be quarantined for 14 days when you land. So alam mo
Correct.
yung, tapos hindi mo naman din sila makakasama. Yung iba kasi, di ba, parang, kailangan makita mo na yung family mo
Mm.
because parang, he or she has like a certain days na lang na natitira sa buhay niya. So, andun yung nakaka-stress yun na sa aeroplano ka, sana umabot ka, sana umabot ka. Pagdating mo sa Pilipinas, magko-quarantine ka pa rin. So parang sana intayin ako, sana intayin ako. I have a friend who's like that. Hindi siya naintay ng daddy niya because he was still in quarantine in Davao. So, alam mo yun, yung parang he only wanted to see his dad. But then again, wala, hindi na rin siya umabot. The dad passed away. So, alam mo yun, ang sakit, di ba? Na parang,
Of course. Marami
and
talagang ano eh.
I have so many friends who's like that. At least 4 or 5 close to us who've
Mm.
lost a family member. They didn't even bother going home. I mean, siguro dahil
Oo.
na, people sa ngayon sa sitwasyon natin ngayon with the pandemic, na medyo nagiging understanding na rin yung mga tao
Yes.
na sige, we understand if you can't make it. Kasi ano nga naman yung, di ba, ano pa bang
Wala kang
saysay kung
depensa
sakaling.
dun sa ano eh, sa virus, saka sa sitwasyon.
Exactly. So,
Di ba?
but yeah,
Takot
it's
ka
just
ba,
sad.
Beth? Takot ka?
Um,
Natakot ka ba? I mean, apparently,
Yeah,
natakot
yeah,
ka ba?
COVID, yeah.
oh yeah, of course. Especially when you have like family, a lot of ang immediate family ko lahat nasa Pilipinas. 3 of my brothers, my mom is still there. So alam mo yun, and my mom is 73. Although she lives with my other brother, my eldest brother, nasa Malabon sila. Um, yun lang, I mean, my mom was like so lonely. Alam mo yung, nasanay kasi siya na very social. Alam mo, nanay ko very
Correct, di
social.
ba? Lakad ng
Um,
lakad.
yes, so alam mo yun. And then, biglang bawal na lumabas, biglang bawal ng ganito, so hindi na siya makaalis. So malungkot ng bigla. Parang may party tayo sa background,
Parang may
ah.
pa-party sa background. Yes?
We're
Correct?
partying now, right?
Ay, nami-miss mo na ba? Nami-miss mo na ba?
Miss ko na ang production numbers.
Miss mo na ang mga production numbers and everything. Ay, hindi, I have question. I have question sa'yo. Ano yung naging pananaw mo with the actors na affected ng COVID? But of course, alam kong now, wala ka na rin sa limelight. Paminsan-minsan.
No, of course, parang,
Anong naging ano mo sa kanila? Sa amin, particularly yon.
kahit kanino na I know personally, kahit nga hindi ko kilala. Parang kaibigan lang ng kaibigan ng someone, di ba? When you hear na nagka-COVID sila or they were affected, it's just so sad because it can happen to you also. Minsan kahit na anong ingat mo, hindi mo naman din nga alam kung ano yung kalaban mo, di ba? Like for us, the very first week, we were shelter in place, di ba? Ang San Francisco was put in shelter in place. All of California actually. So bawal lumabas. Hindi naman kami katulad sa Pilipinas na yung lockdown na pag lumabas ka, pakahulihin ka. Dito, it's not like that. Wala namang ganun. It's just that if you are considerate to other people, like, hindi naman ako, I'm not elderly, wala naman kaming sakit or whatever. So kung pwede mong i-pa-deliver na lang, i-order mo na lang online yung essentials mo, gawin mo na lang yun. I mean, it's extra gastos, extra whatever, but then it's fine. Hindi mo kailangan, kung wala kang rason para lumabas ng bahay, just don't do it. You don't really have to go out. So kami, we've been working from home, me and my fiance. Sabi ko nga, it's good that we haven't killed each other. We got married because
Natawa ako dyan, Beth.
you have so much time
Mukhang dahil
together.
sa lockdown, nag-propose.
No, buti na hindi.
Do you have the big date already? The big day? You have a
Wala nga pa. So, buti nga kasi when we got engaged in October of 2019, we didn't really plan yet. Parang the plan was like, I was gonna run Tokyo Marathon. So going back to races, kasi merong tinatawag na 6 world major marathon. So gusto ko siyang tapusin. Yung 6
Naka-ilan
was
ka na?
So, nakalima na ako. So, isa na lang yung kailangan ko, which is Tokyo.
Wow!
Ha?
So,
Iba ka?
Galing! Galing! Ang galing!
so I
God,
was,
Bet, naingit ako sa iyo sa late mong yan. Laki ko.
ano ba? No, but
Isa
isa na lang, yung Tokyo. I really wanted to finish that. So we were supposed to go to Tokyo in 2020. Everything was already planned for. Tickets, hotels were booked, lahat na. I trained for it. Um, and then may bakasyon kami, magkita pa kami nila Ana Banana, may barkada.
Correct,
Mga
correct.
barkada ko sa Pilipinas, so
Mm-mm.
cheer nila ako, pati mga pamangkin ko, imi-meet nila ako sa Tokyo. They'll cheer me on. Pati si Juday even planned on going there.
Mm-mm.
And then we were supposed to go to Thailand after parang, celebration na after. And then COVID happened. So February, March, they said that the race is canceled. So, ano ba naman yan? Kasi parang gusto ko tapusin muna lahat ng race ko. I mean, yung 6 na world majors. And then I can plan my life after that. Like if I want to get married or whatever. Kasi may mga kaibigan din kami who had major plans already. Nakapag-deposit na sa venue, nakapag-deposit na sa caterers. Alam mo yun, yung lahat ng vendors nila, maayos na. Buti na lang kami, wala pa kaming nasisimulan. Kasi can you imagine how stressful it will be na nag-deposit ka na, you have everything planned. So, sabi ko, mag-zoom wedding na lang kami.
Ang tipid.
Ang laking tipid pa. Kasi lahat naman
Correct,
ngayon
correct.
naka-zoom na lang, di ba?
Oo,
And
oo.
sabi ko nga, I was married before. I had a big wedding. So I don't really care about big weddings now. So for me, sabi ko nga sa partner ko, you know what, we can just go down to the city hall. I don't really care. Punta na lang tayo sa
Tama.
city hall and then, we can text our friends and tell them, we have a party in our backyard because we got married today. Punta na lang kayo. Alam mo yun, yung
Correct.
surpresahin mo na lang yung mga kaibigan mo. Because, especially now with what's happening, parang nakakahiya rin gumastos ng malaki.
Celebrate. Oh, yeah.
Diba? Oo. Diba? Parang,
You say na it's one of the like your takeaways living in America to like be more practical, no?
oh yeah, of course, of course. Kasi pinaghihirapan naman natin lahat ng whatever it is that, we have. Blood, sweat, and tears, and puyat, diba? So,
Correct. Ika,
yeah.
what's on your mind sa if ever matapos na to, anong klaseng wedding yung gusto mo? If ever lang
Sabi ko nga, well, we were thinking probably we'll have a small destination wedding, kung kaya pa mag-destination wedding, because I'm sure lahat ng tao gusto magbakasyon. Diba?
Correct.
After ng pandemic.
Nga yung background lang na-afford ko, di ba?
I know. Grabe nga hangin, tsaka yung alon sa likod mo eh.
Ang lakas, di ba? Oo.
No,
So, anong ideal mo?
I'm pretty sure people would wanna, travel, and we were thinking somewhere in Europe, like Italy, Amalfi Coast or something, pero very small. Kasi you'll be surprised. Ang destination wedding sa Amerika, actually, mas mura. Ng slight. You will think it's actually super expensive, but it's not. Kasi if you, like yung mga beach weddings sa Bahamas, sa Hawaii, the hotel has actually a package for you. May pagkain na sila, may bulaklak na sila, may mga something na sila. So, ang problema mo na lang, ikaw, simpleng damit, at saka yung mga bisita mo. And you can cut down the people kasi not everybody has the capacity to take vacations, di ba? So, if you have 150 guests, nagpadala ka ng save the date. Oh, save the date. 50% nun magte-text sa'yo or mag-message sa'yo, I'm sorry, we can't make it. Kasi may mga anak sila or they just couldn't take time off from work or hindi nila afford mag-Hawaii or something.
Correct.
So from 150 guests, na-cut down na yung wedding mo to half,
And it's more intimate.
It's more intimate. So yun talagang the people you really want to be there will be there.
Oo. Tsaka yun talagang mag-a-adjust ng time for that special occasion. Hindi naman sa sinasabing salbahe sila or ayaw nila.
No.
Consider mo lang talaga yung talagang
Madami kasi to consider. Family, financial, like work. So, doesn't mean anything. Hindi man katulad dun sa Pilipinas pag di ka umattend. galit na kagad sa'yo. Wala ka
Correct.
nung
Oo.
wedding ko. Wala ka
Mas
nung binyag
malala
ng anak
yung
ko.
hindi mo in-invite na hindi mo na-invite. Pero
Exactly.
dumating. Charot!
Gate crasher. Diba?
Yes. So,
Madami.
since you've been here in the US for a while na, meron pa rin tumatawag sa'yo from the Philippines like to do projects or like, Beth, we ka naman and guest
Mm.
ka naman,
So, when I was in New York, I did a cameo for The Story of Us, yung Kim Chu and Sian Lim
Oh yeah,
na
napanood
soap
kita.
opera.
Oo.
So, I was asked to do a 1 week taping sa TV, parang lumabas ng mga 2 linggo, which is actually great. I mean, ako naman, kung 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 mag-work siya sa schedule ko, usually I tell them I can only take time off, let's say Thursday, Friday, so 2 days off, and then during the weekend I can work Saturday, Sunday. So alam mo yun, ika-cramp mo na lang din. I did a movie of Pokwang. Yung first movie that was produced by TFC, A Mother Story, was filmed here in San Francisco. We did that in 2010, 2011. So may mga guestings, may mga cameo for like some TV shows. People will reach out to me. Actually, before the pandemic, someone from Star Cinema sent, I forgot what's the name. Usually sa Facebook lang or sa Instagram sila nagme-message na, Beth, may movie na Katniel, so Catherine Bernardo and Danielle, supposedly nandito yata sa San Francisco issue-shoot. Pwede daw ba? Sabi ko, yeah, sure. Send me the script. Sabi ko, if I can read it, that would be great. Gusto ko lang malaman kung ano yung role or whatever, ganyan-ganyan. This was in late February. Eh, di ba nag-pandemic, nag-March.
Correct, hindi na tuloy.
So, hindi na tuloy. So ngayon, puro mga, I mean, it's funny because lahat ng tao, online na lang, di ba? People are doing online shows, YouTube channel, and
Yung
all
mga
these things.
digital film.
I follow you on
digital,
TikTok, Beth. Follower mo ako.
My God, just, parang
Pero
ilan lang
maganda
yung
yata
time
yung
ginawa ko sa TikTok. Oo, konti lang ginawa ko. Ang hirap magawa ng content, wala akong time.
Anyway,
pero the good thing, Beth, is that you're a very good actress. Alam mo naman.
Ay, thank you. Salamat.
Yes. At least hindi ka, I mean, hindi mo binibitawan kahit pa paano. And that's good enough. Kasi syempre,
Nakakamiss din
tanungin
naman.
ko nga sa'yo, na
ay,
namimiss
si
mo,
Iman,
diba?
may binubulong. Si
Ano
Iman
yun?
Turco. Sino daw ang hindi mo makakalimutang leading man? O, tanong yan ni kapatid.
No, going back to Mosang first. Yes, people will ask me, namimiss mo ba or whatever. So, of course. Because nasa dugo mo. Well, kumbaga, you've been doing it. It was the only job that I know before moving
first,
here.
and anong talagang concentration?
First and last job ko nun eh. Bago ko, I mean, di ba? Wala naman akong ibang trabaho. So, of course, you miss it. But also, you like the stability that you have here in America na, you know that you have a job from Monday to Friday. You have a 9 to 5 job or an 8 to 5 job. Alam mong susweldo ka every 15 and 30th. Kasi sa atin,
sigurado ka.
oo, you're sure. Hindi ka tulad before na parang wala kang project, wala kang teleserye, wala kang pelikula. Buti dapat. Oo, nga. Dapat nakatenga ka lang, di ba? So, dapat din at that kaya yung mga baguhan, di ba? Like we always tell them. Because even my pamangkin, si Dominic Roque, nag-start mag-artista, di ba? So, sabi ko, ipon, because, you'll never know. You'll be sikat now for how many years after that. And then, Diyos ko, araw-araw may bagong mukhang pinapakilala. Di ba?
Yes.
Alam naman natin yan. So,
every 5 years na expire sila. Tayo lang hindi expire eh.
Mosa, ikaw lang yung matanot.
So, yeah.
Si Beth kasi dinaanan niya lahat from teen actress. Diba?
Yan, nag-model ka rin, diba, Beth?
Model,
Commercial.
lady, commercial. Oo, lahat, diba, nadaanan mo. Tapos, still Beth Tamayo is Beth Tamayo.
Yes.
Nakakatuwa naman.
Sino daw hindi mo makakalimutan?
Hindi ko makakalimutan.
At bakit?
Bakit talaga? I don't know. Let's not play favorites. Asus! No, lahat naman ng naging leading man ko before, they're all super nice. There was a point in time na parang tinawag pa nga ako na parang favorite leading lady of the action stars. Kasi nung
Yes.
90s, diba? Kasagsagan din naman ng action movies. So I've done a couple of movies with Raymond Santiago, with Ian
Ian.
Veneracion.
Gusto ko si Ian. O sino na ang ano? Anong sagot mo sa tanong ni Iman?
O sige, si Ian na lang. Joke. Hindi. No, because I guess because Ian was my very first screen kiss. Siya ang unang-unang kakissing scene ko sa picture. Kasi di ba pag bata ka, tapos yung sabi ko sa mami ko before, sabi ko parang hindi pa ako ready magpa-kissing scene sa pelikula. Di ba doon nagsa-start yung mga bagets, yung mga teenagers. Tapos after noon, medyo magdadalaga na 18, 19, 20. And at that time, when you're doing action movies, syempre yung bidang lalaki, andyan yung kailangan may love angle, tapos magkakaroon ng love scene. So kami ng nanay ko before, sabi namin, it's usually ang mga nakastipulate sa kontrata, walang bed scene, walang love scene, walang something. Pwedeng mag-kissing scene, tapos mawawala na lang. Oo, mabilis lang. Kumbaga, mag-off-screen na lang, ibig sabihin, yes, nag-chorba sila or something. Parang ganon, diba?
So,
nung 90s yun, di ba?
Nung 90s yan. Ngayon, hindi na ganon, diba?
Hindi ngayon babad.
Yes! Babad kung babad, dahil.
Very wholesome yung image kasi ni Beth.
So, yun, I guess si Ian because he was my first big screen kiss. And then after noon, parang, di sige, pakis na rin tayo kay Raymart, kay ganito, kay ganito.
Sa mga artista ngayon sa Philippines, Beth, sinong nakikita mo na parang, eto ako nun.
Parang ikaw.
It's so hard just because wala akong TFC dito.
Ha?
Wala akong, pasensya na.
Kasi
wala akong time manood talaga ng kahit na ano. So, usually I'll just get
news from friends.
At saka hindi. Sila Juday lang naman kami kasi kami yung, like, yung era namin or yung time namin. Ako, si Juday, si Sunshine Cruz, sila Donna, sila Angelo De Leon, yun yung mga kasabayan ko.
Correct.
Sila Rufa Gutierrez, so sila Donita Ross. So kami yung mga magkakasabay. And alam mo yun na parang after a while, kahit nung nag-artista yung pamangkin ko si Dominic, hindi ko alam, parang, okay, meron kang teleserye. Opo, sino itong babaeng to? Okay. So nakita ko lang sa Instagram niya. And then after nun, I don't really follow na. So, like, I knew Kim Chu, pero hindi ko kilala si Sian Lim noon. Kasi nung nag-start si Sian, nasa Amerika na ako. So parang nung in-introduce ako sa kanya nung taping day, parang sabi ko, hi, ganyan. And then, we were taping sa isang, medyo maraming Pinoy dun sa area na yun in Queens. Oh my God. Ang daming fanay. Grabe sila. Yung international fans na nagdadala ng pagkain from breakfast to dinner hanggang midnight snack, nakakaloka dahil. Catering, yes. They go out of their way, which is actually
nakita mo
amazing.
na yung difference during the 90s and in the 20th, no?
Yeah. I mean, nung sa amin, may mga dumadalo na fans namin sa taping, magdadala rin ng pagkain, pero they will not stay yung babad. Yung parang, binisita ka lang namin, Miss Beth, gusto ko lang po namin makita.
Dumaan, di ba?
Picture tayo and all these things. And then after nun, sige na, babay na. And then that's it. Sila talaga. Kitty watch the whole time.
Buti walang pa-tarpaulin, tsaka pa-truck na may tarpaulin. O pa ba?
Dahil nakakaloka yung ganyan.
Dahil dito meron, nagpapagawa sila ng sariling tarpaulin, tsaka pa-truck na pa. May mga ganun sila.
Grabe yung budget nila, ha? In fairness.
Wang keme yung mga kimchi.
Papakilala ko na pala ang isa sa usually co-host ng F Magazine, si Miss Joey Calma with Iman Escorto.
Sa party!
For all occasion. Hi, Beth. It's
Hi
great to
there.
virtually meet you.
Hi, Beth
Exactly.
Tamayo!
Hi, Iman.
Hi, Beth Tamayo!
So yeah, so hi,
Hi, it's me!
yes, it's actually Ben Barranca's birthday.
Hey!
So
Happy
we are
birthday!
here.
Ang ganda naman ni
So
Ate Beth.
Hindi masyado.
yes.
Ganda-ganda
So like
naman.
everybody's right
Thank
there.
you.
We're partying here in Arizona.
Naman.
But
Come and visit us here.
Sure.
Hi, Madam Flor.
Hi, Floor.
Happy birthday, Ben!
Happy birthday,
May
Ben.
tanong, meron ba kayong gusto itanong para kay Ben?
Beth Tamayo.
yeah,
She's
so
an actress, right?
okay, Ben, we have like a quick question because I know Arizona really right now is really number one. Pero how do you practice, you're having a party pero very limited and private
Party. So it's my birthday, and we planned this. We're supposed to have a big party, and we canceled it. And so now we only have like 10 people in the house. We opened the whole house actually, even the windows are open, like the sliding doors are open. So, and everybody was like having,
Lord.
oh, Gerald is here.
Gerald in the
Hi,
house.
Gerald is
Gerald!
here.
Gerald!
Hi.
Hi, Chad! There's Miss Beth Tamayo and Mosang and Jeanette. So,
Yes, we're like
So,
an
So yeah, we're washing our hands and checking everybody's temperature. So yes,
oh, nasa
That's
natingnan
what
ng
we're doing right
thermometer
now.
ni Jan.
And by the way, Beth Tamayo, you're welcome here in Arizona. Just in case you plan to visit us, you're welcome.
Sure.
Yes, yes,
So there you have it. So that's our kapatid, Ben Barranco, who's celebrating his 47th birthday. So as you have mentioned earlier, we really practice social distancing. He checked everybody's temperature before we get in. And actually, in fact, he shared about it's very private. It's supposed to be a big party or bash, but Ben was really conscientious enough to make sure that we're not going to contribute to the high rate or really spike in cases here in Arizona. So let
Exactly.
me show you. So the beautiful home. Of course, we have kapatid Iman is Turco. Like, and of course, these are like the guests. So as you can see, everybody's like spread out, and these are like really like one family, one household. So and they really practice social distancing. As you can see, the entire house is wide open, the doors, the windows. And Beth, you may want to like it. As Ben mentioned earlier, you're very welcome. It's really a desert oasis. They have their own beautiful oasis right here in Gilbert, Arizona. So
Sure.
you're welcome
I-
to come.
We will move to Arizona soon.
Yeah!
Mas
Hey,
malapit
that's a
ang
good
taray.
thing. O,
So it's
diba?
actually,
O, ikaw
it's
din,
nice there. It's
Mosang.
nice there.
Oh,
You're
ikaw din
welcome
daw,
here too.
Mosang.
Sabi
Punta ka
ni
na rin
Ben.
dito.
O, diba?
Hayaan mo,
Ayan.
dahil kami ay na-tour mo na malamang.
Ayan o.
Pag-iisipan ko, pag nakaluwag-luwag.
R Lounge and Bar. O,
nakaluwag-luwag?
diba? May sarili
Ang
silang
nakaluwag-luwag. Ang
bar.
taray.
O, diba?
Nakaka-newscaster ang
Ganda naman.
pagkakagaan ng baler na yan, ha? Boga.
Yeah. O, malapit na rin si Madam Flor, si kapatid, Sister Flor. Malapit na rin ang desert oasis niyan.
Ay,
O,
matagal.
diba?
Ikaw ba, Beth, gusto mong tumira sa medyo parang Arizona kasi, di ba, Floor, it's hot.
Arizona din.
Dry heat. No, actually, I have friends. I have friends who moved from New York to Arizona, to Phoenix. I've been there 3 times already. And then nagpunta ako ng Sedona to run a half marathon. Sedona is beautiful.
Wow.
Julie Oychat. Mention
Napakaganda.
Julie Oychat.
It's beautiful. It's really nice there. So I said, sabi ko nga, if there's another half marathon or races that I would want to go, I would want to go to Red Rocks in Arizona because it's beautiful. And then even downtown,
It is.
Phoenix, downtown, what's the other one? Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
Everything is near. Lahat parang sa gitna ka. Everything's like 15 minutes away. So hindi masyadong malalayo. And then they have really, parang it's a nice place to retire. Alam mo yun? Actually,
Totoo.
my
ayan.
fiancé
Beth, pumunta ka naman dito. Let us know so we can...
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
So, hanggang
definitely.
ng bahay niya
Beth.
ni Madam Flor. Si Madam Fleur,
Yes.
binili yung buong dessert.
Ay,
Binili yung buong dessert. Oo,
Iti-text
nakakaloka.
ko.
Iti-text ko siya pag
Thank you
nagtinda
so
kami dyan sa
much.
Phoenix.
And
Of course.
Correct.
Paano
She
ka
will
ba,
take care of you, Beth.
yung mga fans mo, how can they see you? How can they get updated with what's going on in your
Oh,
life?
first and foremost, this has been fun. Thank you guys so much for having me. I haven't seen Mosang in forever, so it's actually nice
Naman.
to see a familiar face from Manila. Nice to meet you, Miss Jovi. And of course, Flor, we've just been
Same
texting.
here.
You can follow me on Instagram, BethTamayo21. My running, usually it's all about running, food, or whatnot. Kung ano-ano na lang pinopost ko doon. So you can actually just follow me there. On Facebook, I'm also on Facebook, pero usually yung Facebook ko para sa mga kaibigan ko.
Correct, correct.
You can just follow me on Instagram. I'm an open book, basically. Wala naman akong nitatago or whatever.
Correct.
So,
Still you. Ikaw
So,
pa
Beth
rin yan.
Tamayo
Exactly.
21 sa Instagram.
21.
And
Exactly.
lastly, Angelito Estrada.
Angelito
Shout out now,
Estrada.
Miss Beth.
Hi, Mr. Angelito Estrada. Kamusta?
And Miko Bunso.
Miko Bunso. Hola. Kamusta ka dyan? Sorry ha.
Angelito
Sorry,
Estrada.
go.
Basahin ko lang para sa ito, Beth eh. Hello,
Sige.
Beth. Good to see you. Do you still remember me? The last time we're together was on the set of MKM with Jean Garcia, Gardo Versosa, and
Wow.
Mary.
Ooh, matagal na yun.
Angelito
MMK.
Alcala Estrada. Oh.
Yes. Hi, Nico. Pasensya na. Masyado na matagal yan, pero I'm sure pag nakita ko tayo, baka maalala ko. Who knows?
All right. Well, thank you so much, Beth.
Thanks, guys, for everything. And happy birthday again kay Ben. Hope you guys enjoy your party tonight. Stay safe, stay healthy, everyone.
Yes.
Wash your hands. Wear a goddamn mask when you
I
can.
like that. I like that.
And also good
Yes,
fun.
I like that too.
Just try to help everybody na, be a
Correct.
little bit considerate on anything that you would do. It's not just for you, but for everyone else. Diba?
Correct, correct. And I'm happy to see you, Mare.
Of course, yes,
Congratulations
Mariko.
in advance.
Salamat.
Yes, have a great night.
Sa susunod,
Thank you,
kwento mo ng
Beth.
detalyado ang proposal and everything.
Of course.
Ingat sa San Francisco and see you when we
Yes,
see
God
you.
bless you. Bye, guys.
Bye, Beth. Thank you. It's great to virtually meet you.
Yun. Wow.
Yan. Nice naman, kapatid.
So,
That's beautiful.
Habang nandiyan ka, we would like to do our F-rounds at batiin ang lahat na nagse-celebrate ng kanilang mga kaarawan.
Yes,
Ready?
yes.
Ang ganda ni Miss Beth, no?
Correct. Hindi nagbago yung
Simplicity is beauty. Wow.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Already
Ay,
ready
oo!
daw. Next.
Oh my God.
Ready na, ito na.
Siya nga!
Siya nga. Siya nga sabi sa'yo.
Siya nga.
Ano rin?
Naririnig mo.
Hello, hindi.
Oh.
Hello.
Naririnig mo.
Yan!
Hindi ko alam, kilala mo pa ba ako?
Happy birthday!
Oo naman. When by ABS-CBN pa.
Of course.
Live. We're streaming live on YouTube.
Yung nagchikahan.
Magazine. Oh, hi, Mona!
Hello.
Yeah.
Meet mo sa... Grabe
Kamusta
na.
na?
Bukod sa hindi nagbago yung tsura mo, Ang ganda ng buhok mo, Monax. Natutuwa ako sa'yo. Oh my God.
Ay, magkakilala rin kayo.
ABCDN pa. Diyos ko, day.
Tagal na sa taping.
Oh.
Tsaka sa party sa inuman.
Alam mo.
Monax, senior yan sa
Mosa
ABS.
and Jovi, I am so
Kilala yan ang
bad.
lahat ng mga senior sa ABS.
Na mga
Oh.
nagtundera.
Nakakaloka yung senior, ah.
Jovi, pakipogos tayo. Pakipogos
Ano,
tayo
ano?
camera to Iman Esturco. Grabe. Di ba na tayo
kay
nakapag-tribute para kay kapatid Iman Esturco sa kanyang kaarawan.
Anong tribute
Iba
to
naman
Iman?
tapos
Kanyang
happy birthday,
kaarawan.
Iman!
Ay, thank you Thank you sa lahat ng mga bumate.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Kinabog mo yung birthday ni Ben Barranco. Happy birthday, Iman.
dear Iman. Happy birthday to you.
Agad. Kinabog
Kapatid,
mo
happy
yung birthday.
birthday.
Na may birthday.
At sa lahat pa ng
Oh, happy
Gusto
birthday,
bumati.
kapatid
Pala
Iman, to all the
po.
January babies. O, di ba? Happy birth month.
celebration.
Yan, happy
na.
birth month. Ay, sabi niya, tama na daw.
I
Oh,
know
well, speaking
well.
of birthday, I want to say happy birthday also to my younger brother, not so little anymore, Rod Kalma yesterday. It was
Oh,
also
happy
his
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Can we
Yep.
check the COVID numbers here in Arizona?
Wow, we're talking about COVID.
So,
Third
just a
in
little
the world.
COVID. Are we able to do that?
Can I greet muna my friends here in the Philippines? Happy birthday, Roxy Likigan. Ayan. And my friends.
Happy birthday!
Sila Dan Cruz, they're watching Chichoki. Chichok, hello, kay Mariposa Sawyer. Christina Cardenas de Mesa, may pamangkin JC. Miss Susan Payo, ay mga kaibigan ko sa Facebook ko na bumabate at nanonood. Hi guys, thank you for watching.
Yan, and happy
Hello.
birthday
Share,
to all the
share.
January babies.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's go back to the COVID numbers in Arizona. So, for the third time, nag-top number 1 na naman po ang Arizona sa
Ooh,
Parang Olympics
there
lang.
we
ano?
go. Number 1 naman.
Ano yung marathon?
Sabi talaga. Yeah.
Tinatawanan na lang namin dito eh.
A total of 8,715 new cases reported today. And
As of today?
As of
Mhm.
today,
Oh
8,715.
my God.
That's ridiculous.
And 200.
Amazing.
Just for today, 208 ang number.
Ano na yun?
Wow.
That's a lot. That's a lot. And we've already more than 500,000 since the pandemic started. 666,901 total number
Oh my
of
God.
to date. So,
And also, I'd like to announce, talo po kayo ng Pilipinas pa rin kasi may bagong virus dito. Inaabangan na po. Charot!
Wow. Mosa! Parang hindi pa tayo tapos sa isang
Epa,
virus
the
now.
world
This is
has
another
top
virus.
Oo.
top
Oo.
one.
Yeah.
But
Kaya
anyway,
inaabangan na po.
Kaya po mga i-greet nyo, gusto ko salamatan ang Faces and Curves. Kosang Faces and Curves.
Faces and Curves, thank you, Teacher Salon.
Pupunta ako doon soon.
Samahan kita.
Yeah,
Samahan kita.
Balik-uli
Okay,
ako.
get well soon.
Sila lang talaga yung pinupuntahan ko pag nauwi ako ng Pilipinas.
Correct. May mga bakong cheles. Nakikita mo yung mukha ko, di ba? Alam mo na. So, ayun.
Oh.
Dito sa'yo
We're
ang
talking
mga
about beauty.
karapat-dapat
Ano pinag-uusapan niyo?
Next ko ka bang pasalamatan? Nina May said hello, Iman and Jovi. Nina May Vidal.
My Bashi, my BFF, my theater BFF sister, Nina May. Hi, I miss you. I love you. Yeah.
Si Jovi ba nagti-theater din?
Yes.
Oh, boga.
Opo.
That's why you have a good Iman, i-coach niya kamo ako. She has very good diction in English like that, you know. Alam mo na, Iman, ha?
Mosa.
Coach ako dyan kay Jovi, ha?
Ay, grabe.
Huwag mong ibahin ang pagkatao mo, Mosang.
I-try
Kung
nga
ano
lang
kayan
natin.
ka. Minahal ka ng taong ganyan.
Iman!
Kang ganyan.
Iman, ang ganda ng diction niya.
I know,
Ang ganda
right?
yung diction niya, tsaka boses niya.
Ang magaling
Ay, kasi
sayaw
si
yan.
Ima na, si kapatid, si Direk, siya yung nagko-coach
Oo.
sa atin here.
Lagi akong
Ayan.
maharlika
Kuloso
dancer.
yan.
Oo, kapatid
Oy.
na pagkanta.
Iman, do you have anyone to thank for
Anyone to
Gusto ko lang
thank?
pasalamatan lahat ng mga donors.
donors?
Mga
Si
sponsors.
Flor kasi hindi nangongolekta ng mga sponsors.
Sa lahat ng mga gusto pumasok na sponsors, F Magazine is open. You guys can
Yes.
promote, plug anything about your products or about yourself. You may contact Iman Sturco or Miss Fleur Magdaleno
Fleur.
for me.
Yes.
Flor.
Charot,
And also in
charot.
the Philippines.
And also in the
Ako
Philippines.
rin. Ako rin.
Oo. And Miss Joey.
All the
we're
Chicago
open.
ones
We're
and
going,
Arizona.
Yes, oo. Ang coverage po nito ay international.
Global.
We're global. Global
Bye-bye.
F Magazine.
Bye-bye na. And I love you guys.
Wow!
Thank you.
Love you too, kapatid. Maraming salamat.
We love you.
Love you, Toby. Love you, Mosang.
I love you
Paulit
too.
natin ng love,
I'm happy to see you.
ang ating world. So, kahit
Yes, yes.
Arizona, let's continue to like do our hand washing, masking, and distancing. At saka magpabakuna, meron na pong bakuna.
Yes, I think I'll be ready to get my vaccine really soon. Pero in the
Buti pa
meantime,
kayo.
sabihin natin,
Congratulations.
if there is something that you would like to spread, it should be love. So let's spread love like an infectious disease. So be well, stay safe, everybody. And we're doing karaoke
That's
tonight.
Yes. Thank you. Bye, Toby. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, Joby. Enjoy the party. Go, girl.
Yes.
Miss you, my Tierra sister BFF. Love you. Be safe
So,
always.
yes.
Pahabol ni Tina May Vidal. And Mosang, thank you.
Thank you so much, Flor and Joby. Na-miss ko kayo, and I'm happy that you're all doing well. At dito po sa Pilipinas, mga kababayan natin na nandiyan sa Arizona at nasa iba pang lugar na nanonood ngayon, we're all doing okay. Please stay put and laban lang ng laban. Okay, guys? Keep the faith.
Ako magsasayaw.
Thank you, F Magazine.
Bye.
See you.
So,
God bless.
ayan. Thank you so much. Lahat ng nanood sa atin tonight, especially yung guest po namin, Miss Beth Tamayo, and Mosang for giving me the idea of giving that title Bet na Best. Galing po yan kay Mosang. And of course, si Ima naman yung simplicity is beauty daw. Parang motto ko lang. So we've seen Beth and she's been living in the States for a while now, and nakita natin kung gaano kasimple yung buhay niya. And despite all those simpleness in her life now, ang ganda pa rin niya. And very, very humble and mabait naman. Diba? Nakita niyo naman po nung kausap natin siya. With that, it's another fun show here on F Magazine. As always, I'd like to thank all of you for watching us. If you haven't subscribed to our channel on YouTube, please do so. My F Magazine po sa YouTube and sa F Magazine naman on Facebook. Thank you. Happy Saturday, and tomorrow's Sunday. Happy Blessed Sunday, and of course, a Philippine Sunday na po. And always be safe and stay healthy. Bye! Okay.